Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Color X Malice. And we're at the end of Sasazuka's route and the good ending. I don't know how much longer we have to go, but we're in chapter 6. We have no more choices or anything. And then we just have to, there's like 3 other bad endings that we couldn't get until we did this. So, onward to get a good ending and a beautiful happiness. And yes, in the last part, Sakuragawa and Mukai basically told us to go get some. They were like, girl, go get you Sasazuka. Just go sleep with him. Like, okay. I'm okay with it. I don't want to read that. So, but, Anyway, I managed to finish my work with no issues. I got changed and prepared to go home. I walked over to Investigations HQ with an uncertain gait. I'm not going just because Sakuragawa prodded me into doing it. Sasazuka usually just eats cup ramen, so I'm just going over there to make sure that he's eating properly. I reached Investigations HQ and stood outside with my hand over my chest. I steeled myself and opened the door. What are you doing here? Sasazuka! Are you eating right? I just came back from lunch. It's fucking dinner time. Why are you so worried about it? What are you, my mother? Mother? You sound like your seaweed head's mother or something. Not like his mom. You sound like his wife. It's not like that at all. Whatever. Are you free at night on the 24th? Huh? Don't give me that. Answer me. Your choices are yes or yes. You know that place Minagishi took us to before? I got a reservation, so let's go there. Huh? Why go there all of a sudden? Yes! I like that. Whatever, just answer me. Your options are yes or yes. I love it. He's not asking, hey, so are you free? Your answer is yes, because you're going, whether you like it or not. Normally, I would not like a man who basically told me I can't say no to him, but... Okay, sure, Sasazuka, we love you, it's fine. You already know why. Celebrate. The incidents have calmed down, and you did well, too. It's a reward. I'll be happy about it. Are you sure? I wouldn't invite you if I wasn't. So are you free or not? I am. I'd make time even if I wasn't. You're so greedy when it comes to food. It's not the food! I'd be like, it has nothing to do with the food. And he'd be like, what? And he'd be like, nothing. Sasazuka laughed a little and opened the door to Investigations HQ. The day after tomorrow. Don't forget. Yes. Sasazuka disappeared into the room, and I tried to steady my rapidly beating heart. The 24th is Christmas Eve. Oh my god, he's going to confess that he adores you. But Sasazuka said it was in celebration. I better not jump to any conclusions. But a part of me is hopeful. What should I do? I can't stay calm. I smiled, forced myself to stifle it. Then I smiled again out of reflex. It must have been annoying to look at my face on the way home. Could it be the 24th now? Yes! I'm so excited for this. We know what it is, but are you antsy? Are you nervous? I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like her, like, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. You never know. It might not be him confessing that he loves you. It could just be like, friend's date. But it's a romance Otome game, and if he doesn't fucking confess that he goddamn loves you, this is fucking sucks, and I will get I will rage quit. Like, so you know what it is, but at the same time, you're like, oh my god, but I'm nervous. What if it's not? Fucking A! That's why I can't deal with people in real life. And at Christmas Eve, I woke up earlier than usual to prepare breakfast for Kazuki, as well as our lunches. What should I do? Maybe this is too flashy, but I shouldn't be too plain. If I look like I'm too into it, I'm gonna end up getting laughed at. Kazuki said, what the fuck? Say, Kazuki, which one do you think is better? I can't tell the difference. Oh, it's way too early for you to be this loud. Is it a special occasion or something? It's fucking Christmas Eve. I didn't know what to say. I opened my mouth to try and sidestep things, but I just ended up telling the truth. Well, Kazuki, I might come home late tonight. Because I'll be eating dinner out. Your curfew was 11. Huh? You're so full of yourself. Don't go overboard just because it's Christmas Eve. You're not spending the night outside. You better make sure Sasazuka knows that. Okay. Apparently he saw right through me. Oh, and I don't need you to make me dinner. Why? I'm eating with that idiot Okazaki. They're having a party at the office and he invited me. Oh, that's cute. You're friends with Okazaki. Okazaki's like, I'll take care of you, little brother, because your best friend doesn't remember you and your life is sad now. Poor Kazuki. I feel so bad for him. Like, Akito at least you're like, oh, he doesn't remember all the bad things he did. That's good. That's good. You don't remember Kazuki. And Kazuki was just like, I'm so worried about you. And he's like, who are you? No! Kazuki really got the short end of the fucking stick. The office. Could it be? Kazuki did seem to be getting along with Okazaki since he begrudgingly accepted his invitation. I laughed a little while watching Kazuki get ready as I prepared for work, too. Christmas Eve. Some people were cheery because it was Christmas Eve, but our work was busier than usual. We intervened in some drunken fights. We reprimanded a student that climbed the Christmas tree in front of the station. While we attended to situations like those, it became night quicker than I realized. Yay! I'm so nervous! It was now time for me to meet Sasazuka. I'm so excited and scared, I think I'm gonna vomit. But thank you for waiting. I changed my clothes and redid my makeup and lost track of time. I arrived at the restaurant where we had arranged to meet at 5 minutes late. Sasazuka was there, obviously not pleased that he had to wait for me. He's probably freaking out. He's like, I thought you weren't going to show up. You're like, why would I not show up? You're late. You should be 5 minutes early. Sorry. Jeez, what were you wasting your time on? He looked at me and squinted before quickly whirling around. Whatever, let's go. He's like, what were you wasting your time on? She looks so pretty. Sure. I'd gotten a bit more dressed up than I usually would be, but it didn't seem to have any effect on him. It does, he just can't say it. It's just a celebration after all. I shouldn't expect too much. I'm expecting the world. I'm gonna get my hopes dashed so hard. This is what always happens to me. I followed after Sasazuka, who was just being his usual self, and heaved a little sigh. This is the thing. This would be me. I began my hopes, and he's gonna be like, by the way, I'm gay. No! I'm moving back to America. Why? My life story is basically Toa in Seven Scarlet. How that works, because you're like, yeah, I'm so happy. No, why do you ruin things? I'm gonna cry in a corner. That's my life story. So that's why I play these games, because they have happy endings. When they don't, I don't like it. Bad endings are fine, because you're like, ooh, it's a bad ending, and I can go back and I go down the happy route. But when the happy ending is like, everybody died. What? Anyway, I heard a shishi odoshi? A shishi odoshi in the distance in this immaculately clean room. In the distance in this immaculately... Okay. I thought this when I came here last time, but now I'm certain that I really don't belong here. However, since this is my second time here, I was at least slightly less uncomfortable. It's delicious. Take a look at the soup bowl with milt. Did you try it? It's so plump looking. I don't know what milt is, but it's plump apparently. I ate. This is red snapper, a sashimi, and Japanese lobster. It almost feels like a waste to eat it. You want me to eat it for you? No, I'll eat it. I enjoyed the kaiseki banquet. As Sasazuka just smiled and watched over me, this game is like, hey, by the way, I'm going to throw a whole bunch of Japanese fucking words at you that you don't know. Enjoy yourself. It's a reward, after all. Don't mind if I do. Last time I was here, I wasn't able to enjoy the meal because of the situation. Now that I think about it, it's only been 10 days since I came here with Minigishi. If you want to look at it that way, we only met about 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's been 2 weeks, but you love him so hard. After that, Sasazuka and I became partners, and we started pursuing the X-Day incidents. And now we're having dinner together on Christmas Eve, and I love him. If I told my past self this would happen, I'd probably think future me was insane. When I first met Sasazuka, if I was being perfectly honest, he was the scariest of all the people at the detective office, but I loved him from the beginning because he was such a dick. Him and Tsuraishi, because Tsuraishi is like the creepy weirdo. I fucking love the creepy weirdos. Like, not like creepy as in like, oh yeah, I just want to dry hump. You're like, not that kind of creepy. Like, whoa, back off, dude. But like the like slightly awkward, weird, like you're like, because he's kind of a dick. Like he's got that like glasses asshole vibe about him, but it's more like he's fucking with you and he finds it amusing and you're like, you're kind of an asshole and you're weird. He's a little bit of both. He's a little bit the asshole and a little bit the weirdo. That's why I like him. Sasazuka's like the asshole and the marshmallow. And you think Yanagi's going to be the marshmallow. You really think he's the one that's going to be like, yeah, I'm kind of stern, but he's actually like really nice. And you're like, wait, you're just like the nice normal one. We haven't had a nice normal. Don't even tell me anything that happens in his route. I just want to just go down his route being like, he's like the nice normal one and be like, oh my God, you're the stabby asshole. Woohoo! I want to be shocked when it comes to him not being what he appears to be. Anyway. He was the first one that made me stare down reality when I was bound by the poisonous collar. Since he was a complete pragmatist, at first he only saw me as a clue. But that was why I was so happy when Sasazuka finally changed his views about me and acknowledged me as his partner by giving you donuts. He's like, fine, here you go. I like how he's like, ugh. And of everything that was said to me during the investigation, it was his words of comfort that struck my heart stronger than anything else. That still, I was not expecting it at that time, and I'm still like, ah! And because it was Sasazuka, what are you smiling about? Was the sashimi that good? It's true that it's good, but I was just thinking back on everything that's happened. There's still a lot of cleanup to do, but I'm just glad it's mostly over. Yeah. Sasazuka looked out the window, and a shadow fell over his face. He didn't seem to feel that the incidents were over, as he didn't mirror my feelings. Sasazuka, do you regret it? Turning down Adonis's recruitment, that is? A little. But for the bigger picture, I cast them aside. You and I are here right now. That's all there is to it. Yeah. The next dish that was brought over to the table was stewed, fugu dish? I know, fugu. This was something I usually didn't get to eat, but something was on my mind. I had my collar taken off, and Sasazuka helped me with so much more. What about me? What have I done? Have I helped Sasazuka at all? I suddenly regretted eating this reward meal that was supposedly for me. What's wrong? Nothing. I think this inescapable feeling was what's holding me back. That's why I couldn't take another step forward. Thank you for the food today. Well, I have to feed you from time to time. There you go again, treating me like a pet. Because it was Christmas Eve, there were couples everywhere. Part of me envied them, but a bigger part of my psyche just decided to give up. No, I'm not good enough right now. I'm just leaning on him. This isn't a relationship I can push forward. When I realized that, I had stopped walking. The distance between Sasazuka and I gradually widened. What's wrong? Sasazuka noticed that I'd stopped walking and turned around. I couldn't bring myself to smile properly. No, Spacey, don't do it. He's gonna just tell you. He's like, are you stupid? What's with that look? I didn't bully you at all today. I'm sorry, it's just, I feel so pitiful. I'm your partner, Sasazuka, but I'm not that useful. You gave me this reward, but I don't think I had any right to it. What are you, stupid? I'm sorry. Yes. What are you, stupid? Yes. Duh. It's not it. You're misunderstanding. I am? You're the reason that I was able to hold back Spacey Hoshino. Every time I thought about joining Adonis, I was reminded of your face about to cry. When I thought you'd cry when I went away, for some reason, that calmed me down. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I don't want to make you cry. That's the reason why I pushed Adonis away. My God, you love me! My heart beat faster. No one else can do that. It's just not about being partners. Your existence has become that important to me. Oh, I love this. Guys, give yourself another point because I'm going to cry. Not the double points because I'm not actually going to cry, but like my heart hurts so much right now. Sasazuka took my hand while saying that. It's his hand that pulled me back. That by itself is very valuable to me. Sasazuka. Remember that, all right? That's all. He tried to hide his bashful expression by turning away from me while drawing my hand. His warm hand acknowledged me. It made me feel valuable. What should I do? Fucking kiss him? This isn't fair. If he says that to me, the heat built up in my cheeks. The emotions and words that were bolted up inside couldn't be contained any longer. Oh my god, are you gonna grab him and kiss him? Oh! She just like leaps up. That's so adorable. Look at his face. He's like, what the fuck? That's how your cat look. He calls us a dumb cat, but that's how your cat looks when you just grab them and hug them. They're like, the fuck? Before 3 seconds before they claw you to death and run away. But I'm just saying. This is adorable. I love it. Spacey, I love you. I love you, Sasazuka. You're more to me than an investigation partner. I always want to be by your side. Compared to you, I'm not that smart, and I'm not that good with words. I know full well that I'm still not good enough to stand alongside you right now. But I'll work hard until I am. I'll do anything for you, Sasazuka. Just like I did when you tested me the time before, I'll work hard until you acknowledge me. So, please give me a chance to not just be your partner, but your lover as well. I know this was pitiful for me to say. I had tears in my eyes as I clung on to him. I pleaded to him about wanting to be together. If he decided to call me a pet at this moment, I really had no comeback for that. As expected, Sasazuka responded with a powerless sigh. It's adorable. What are you, stupid? Wait, what are you, stupid? Lover, a chance. I was wondering what you were going to say. Oh! You're already mine, stupid. Huh? Can't you see it? Do I have to explain everything to you? Yes! Yes, you do! Because I am stupid and I love him so much! Are you stupid? Yes! Yes, I am! This is exactly what you have to do. You have to spell it out for me in big fucking capital letters because I'm dumb and I didn't get it. Oblivious Spacey is oblivious. But, Sasazuka, you never even hinted at it once. You stupid cat. I wouldn't ask a girl out I don't like on Christmas Eve. I already thought we were lovers, stupid. Now it's like I was in a one-way relationship. Stop calling me stupid! He's like, you kind of are stupid, though. She's like, that's true. If that's so important to you, why didn't you make sure I knew by telling me something? Shut up. What's wrong with calling someone stupid stupid? You're too dense stupid. Even though his words may have been harsh, Sasazuka's tone was so gentle, and that's how he tells you he loves you. Soon, silence came between us. With a shaky voice, I said this. You can call me a stupid or dense person. It's my fault for not noticing, but please say it. Say it. Oh my god, my chest hurts. My heart's literally going to burst out of my fucking chest. I can't handle it. I love you, Spacey. You will be by my side. Let go hold my arm for a second. I can't kiss you like this. Yay! Please give us a fucking CG of that. I need a new CG of that. The kiss today was sweeter than our last. You mean the first. I felt our hearts connected with this deep kiss. We don't even get to see it. But that wasn't enough for me. Oh, girl. I apologized to Kazuki in my mind, but I knew I wouldn't be making that curfew tonight. Oh, damn! Oh! Girl. Well, well. Oh! I gotta clutch my pearls and get a fainting couch. We would whisper love in each other's ears until the morning sun shone on our skin. This night, there will... I love you. Don't make me say that, jeez. It was the happiest Christmas of my life. I know, it's like a fucking Christmas miracle. I love it. That's so adorable. So, like, she got in bed with him is what I'm guessing. Like, right? She's like, hell yes. I'm just gonna pretend that's what happened, and it's, like, just as naughty as that, because it's so much more fun and, like, seriously, clutch my pearls. I should seriously put on pearls. Like, my fake pearls when I play. It's like, oh, I'm clutching my pearls. Because, like, there are moments. Not a lot of them, but anyway. Hello, Mochita. It's lunchtime, so I'm going on break. The moment lunchtime arrived, I ran out the hallway without even waiting for a response. You're working on Christmas. That sucks. The day after Christmas Eve. I was walking happily down the hallway to meet Sasazuka since we promised to have lunch. What's this feeling? I feel like I'm walking on clouds. It's called Lerv. We came to work from the same home. We said goodbye after promising to have lunch. Those simple things brought me so much happiness for some reason. Oh, now's not the time to be in a daze. He'll sulk if I make him wait, so I'd better hurry. Hey, Hoshino! Oh, Sakuragawa. You seem to be in high spirits. How was the night on Christmas Eve? Huh? Look at her face! Did our advice work? Don't tell me that you aren't talking now. We're buddies, aren't we? Sakuragawa wrapped her arm around my neck. I didn't know how to answer her. I'm supposed to be meeting Sasazuka for lunch, and everything went fabulous, and dear God, girl. How much could I tell her? Tell her everything. We want to know the details, all of us. While I was still worrying about that, we came to an open space and... Come here. Huh? I'm grabbed by my arm and I'm forcibly separated from Sakuragawa. Sasazuka? Hey, Sasazuka! You came at the right time. I was just talking with Hoshino about... She's mine. Don't get in the way. Huh? Only I get to tease her. See you later. Sasazuka walked away holding my arm, while he ignored the dumbfounded Sakuragawa. Come on, let's go. Oh, yes, wait for me! Be like, sorry. Only I get to tease her. We walked through the hall and then down the stairs as Sasazuka moved with stomping footsteps. Seen from behind, it must look like he's in a pretty foul mood. Even after we left the station, he was still acting the same way. This is kind of adorable. When we stopped at a red light, I cautiously tried to get him to talk. It's like they could have just ended with the, passionate lovemaking night of Christmas. You would be like, ah, this is beautiful! And then, we get this little added bonus. Did I do something? You were talking with Sakuragawa. Why did you hesitate? Huh? Because you should have just told her that you belong to me. Or what? Did you want to hide what's going on between us? That's not true. I just felt embarrassed on the spot. Saying that I have a lover is a bit embarrassing. I'm sure Sasazuka wouldn't understand the way that a girl thinks. He started mumbling something without listening to me. Sakuragawa's a woman, so that's fine. I better make sure I mark my territory while we're still in Shinjuku. Can't even let her out of my sight. What are you talking about? Right as I said that, his soft lips pressed themselves against mine, and my words were stuffed back into my mouth. Okay, I'm sorry. I paused for a second. Sorry. I had to rewind and re-record this part only because there is a song underneath and it does have lyrics to it, and I realized that I'm like, it sounds kind of, to me, it sounds like the band that does the intro song, and I was like, fuck, we're gonna get copyrighted and we're not gonna be able to post this. It's not even gonna be like, oh, you can't it's gonna be straight up, we can't post it. So I was like, fuck. So I had to rewind back to this point. We're only a couple of scenes in, so sorry it's gonna seem a little weird, but I didn't want to have to process the video, upload it, and then it go, oh, you can't post it, and then I gotta do a voiceover. So it's just easier to, so sorry, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be no music. It sucks that you can't mute just you can do the background music, but then that mutes everything and it's weird, but anyway. So, Sasazuka, he moused my lower lip as if to tell me to shut up, and that caused my shaking to stop. The roughness of his kiss felt like he was channeling his annoyances into his lips in order to brand himself onto my lips. It was more like an act of stealing my lips rather than it was stealing a kiss. I sensed the feeling of my body growing weak, like he'd stolen my heart. Listen to me. You're mine. Yes. He whispered that between my lips, and I timidly responded. It's fucking adorable, and I love it. Don't wag your tail for anyone else, even if they feed you. I would never! You sure? Yes. Good. Look at his happy face. I love it. Sasazuka seemed to be the type of boyfriend that liked to monopolize someone. I'm okay with that. His mood suddenly improved and he flashed a grin at me. I love that though. I kind of not that I want him to be like a jealous creepy, but he's like, you're mine, goddammit. He'd be like, don't touch my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Not creepy, She's mine, don't talk to her. Okay, hi. Sakuragawa's a woman, so just, it's okay. Simmer down a little bit, right? But I like the fact that he's like, did you tell her about us? Did you? Because I want you to tell her about us. And it's like, I felt a little awkward about it. Come on, just tell everyone. Because usually it's the other way around. It's usually women like, oh my God, like, okay, so we just went out, but like, we're getting married, and like, here's our life story. And the men are like, I just wanted to get my dick in something. That's it. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? And she's over here like, I mean, okay, I know we're dating and like we spent the night together, but I don't feel like telling my friends. And he's like, tell everyone. It's fucking great. I love it. You look like you want more. You want seconds? Yes. Fucking yes. No, I'm fine. Bitch, shut up. Yes, you do. The correct answer is fucking yes. Well, let's go eat. It's my special right to feed you. Stop treating me like a pet. This guy is so mean. But I found myself deeply in love with him despite all of his flaws. Jeez, really? The signal turned green and he walked off, so I follow him. Okay, I think. Hold on. I think we can actually turn the, we might be able to turn the music back on. Like, nope. Nope. Nope, we can't. Hopefully that doesn't get pegged. If it does, I'll just cut that little part out. Anyway, I jumped on his back without saying anything and wrapped my arms around his neck. Hey, let me go, stupid. No way, I'm not letting go. I took his arm and started walking. This time, instead of being dragged, I walked alongside him. We held hands like lovers. Like how they call each other lovers. We're lovers. Yay! Yay! And there's not going to be any music because, you know, I turned it off because I wasn't sure. And honestly, that's funny. I don't know if. Oh, God. Actually, hold on a second. While we're just watching this. No, Enomoto's route has not. We'll find out. I'm like really far ahead. There's like a weekend that I can't like record. So I'm recording in advance for that. But Enomoto, the end of Enomoto's route hasn't gone up yet. So I don't know if there was music at the end, if I have kept it muted like this, or what. I'm actually uploading it. I'm in the process of uploading it right now. So I was just like, wait a minute. Am I uploading this like right now as I'm recording? Yes, I am. And the processing is not done yet. So I have no idea if it's gonna like ping copyright, because I don't remember if I muted it or not because it's been a while. That's all I was checking, was to see like, fuck, do I need to, because it sucks because then I gotta go re-edit the goddamn video. And it's like, son of a bitch. Okay, processing just finished. So let's see if I can open. I literally have to load the page open right now with like when I'm loading up. Because I do that while I'm recording, like I upload videos in advance. So let's actually go and see if it says, because I know I muted the song, just like I did this, but I don't know if I kept it muted to the very end. So no, it seems fine. So okay, I guess I did keep it muted, but so yeah, I'm sorry, it's weird. I just don't. But it sucks because the theme song is really fucking good and I love it a lot. But like, it's like that Apple Wars where it's copyrighted to the point where you can't even post it at all. Like your video's blocked and it's like, fuck. That sucks. The history of the Shinjuku quarantine and the subsequent lifting due to the X-Day incidents. X-Day incident. Starting with the video April 1st last year, the string of terrorist acts by an organization called Adonis occurred in the Shinjuku ward of Tokyo. Like clockwork, heinous murders occurred every month, causing the national government to take extreme action. Shinjuku quarantine. Firearm and sword possession control law and the repeal of the swords and firearms control law. Firearm and sword possession control law and then swords and firearms control law. It's like sounds like two different laws. Seen as a reckless act, the government forced through the quarantine of Shinjuku ward and its inhabitants and required them to carry a firearm. That countermeasure proved to be almost completely useless as the incidents continued to occur. The string of incidents were brought to a near conclusion in late December, just as the day that Adonis had designated as X Day drew near. Nearly 1 month later, the police were reclaiming guns from the public. They're working day and night to tie up any loose ends in order to lift the quarantine. This is like mid-January probably, right? Phew, that's about right. I'd been staring at the screen for so long that my joints felt like they'd calcified. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can turn the music back on now. I mean, it's just the normal base game music, but yeah. And there might not actually be anything right now, but that's fine. It just feels weird to not have any sound at all. But, like, anyway. So we just would be like, stop, rewind, record. So, anyway. I rested my hands from typing and stretched my shoulders with a big sigh. I'll revise it tomorrow morning and 65 points. Sasazuka, how long have you been there? As a whole, it's not bad, but parts of it are really too subjective. This is just a draft. Don't look at it. Huh? You're writing that to show others? Why would you try to hide it? Or you're writing that to show others. Why would you try to hide it? As usual, Sasazuka didn't mince words. He just shrugged his shoulders. He then turned back to face me. Anyway, from the looks of it, I guess you're pretty busy too. Too? So cybercrimes is also pretty busy? Yeah, we have a lot of cleanup to do. Just not as much as you guys in special prevention. It was just as Sasazuka said. Even though the X-Day incidents had been finally resolved, our work as police officers hadn't ended. We get reports like there's someone with a gun running around, or reports of traffic accidents that might have been caused by Adonis. There had been countless reports to SRCPO, and we had been subsequently dispatched to investigate. Most of them are just complaints, right? You should just ignore them. We can't do that. People in Shinjuku are still worried. If the police want to rebuild our reputation, we need to try and do everything we possibly can. After these incidents, we really need to work hard to regain the people's trust. I made a fist to motivate myself, but Sasazuka didn't say anything. He didn't tease or reprimand me. He just looked at me with a little smile. You've changed. You're more like a cop now. Huh? When I first met you, you were blind to danger and you couldn't assess situations. I thought you were just a random girl wearing a cop costume. You can compliment me or make fun of me, but stick to one. I don't make fun of you. I prefer compliments here. Yeah, you did well. Though it's a little late for that. I thought Sasazuka was woefully terrible at giving compliments. Never mind that. You can go home today, right? And then get ready. You have 1 minute. Go! I'll get changed right away, but you're going to have to give me at least 5 minutes. You can go home, right? 1 minute! Like, it's over. I looked out on the town as dusk settled in and Sasazuka and I walked back to his home. Makes me so impatient. The incidents have been resolved, but it will still take time before Shinjuku is completely returned to normal. Not all the members of Adonis have been apprehended yet. But all the people directly involved with the monthly murders have been apprehended. Yeah, but all of their memories relating to incidents have been wiped out. Like Manabu Soda, not included Akito Sarah. Akito Sarah. The moment I heard that name, I felt a dull ache in my chest. Akito was found at Adonis's hideout and was taken into custody, and he was currently still in jail. Poor baby. The last time I saw him was when I accompanied Kazuki to visit him. Oh, God. Oh, no! You're gonna rip my heart out, Gabe. My heart grew 3 sizes, now it's gonna shrivel up and die. See? Check this out, Akito. This is a picture of us together with Ishiki at the studio. Look at Akito, looks so sad! And this is the guitar pick he gave me before the concert in December. You don't remember any of it? Sorry, Hoshino. Akito, like Manabu Soda, had lost all their memories, his memories, after they made contact with Adonis. I know, like, don't usually use he and Shava. He and Kazuki had become good friends after Akito had made contact with Adonis, apparently. In the memories Akito still retained, Kazuki was just another classmate of his. I'm sorry that I can't remember, but I think that's for the better. No, it's not! Kazuki's gonna die without you! What do you mean? Hoshino, I heard you're going to be taking your music career seriously. If that's true, it's better that we forget about each other. Akito smiled with a seemingly transparent face. Ironically, that smile was the same one that Kazuki knew better than anyone. Ishiki lost his chance at going professional because of being framed for that crime. If you ever go pro, it'll be a huge negative if they see that you played a song that was composed by a murderer. So, Hoshino... Stop it! Kazuki! What are you doing? Kazuki punched the acrylic divider between us, causing the jailer to intervene. But Kazuki couldn't hold the pent-up words and emotions inside any longer. This hurts so bad, guys. Why did we need that? We didn't need this scene. It already hurt. You didn't need to rub it in. You said I had talent. You were the one who encouraged me. Don't tell me that you don't remember any of it. You dragged me all the way out here, and now you're just going to say it's better to say goodbye? It's a bunch of crap, Akito. Hoshino will make you remember all the memories that you've forgotten. See, I swear to God, there's like a fucking love going on here. It's not just a bromance. This is like deep down, like he loves him. This hurts me so hard. If you want to say we're not friends anymore, we'll just start over and become friends again. Don't run away, you fool. I'm not going to go pro without the songs you've composed. Your visitation ended right there. I was also reprimanded for it. Your brother is stupid. And again, it's just like him. Yes, really, he's so straightforward, it's blinding. All right, big sister. Can you do me a favor and tell Kazuki to stop messaging me? That was Akito's response to getting Kazuki's messages back then. Akito was a criminal that murdered out of revenge. That couldn't be denied, and he would have to pay for his crimes. But even if he was a criminal, he had a friend who cared deeply for him. That was a very important thing. I was going to say, that's how you're going to end this? No! Can we have another touchy moment? Because you seriously broke my heart. Wait for me, Sasazuka. I'm almost done. The whole place smells like curry. The owner of the apartment makes this snide remark while lazing about on the sofa, but I just ignored it. I plated up some salad and turned the heat off the stewing pot. That should do it. Please clear the table. Making dinner here at Sasazuka's place before heading home has become part of my everyday routine. I looked up and saw a kitchen knife, cutting board, pots and pans. These cooking utensils were brand new, as if they'd been put here just for me. He's adorable. He's like, I bought you cooking shit so you can cook for me. Now go home. Wait. Have sex with me. Okay, now go home. I felt that Sasazuka's colorless room now had a touch of my color in it. It makes me happy. What are you grinning at? Creepy. Hey, don't you think it's kind of rude for a man to call a woman creepy? Look in the mirror. You'll see that I'm right. Anyway, plate that food up. That curry better be mild. Even while complaining, he carried the plates. Sasazuka does seem slightly kinder than before. Maybe. He sat down and put his hands together. Then he silently dug in with a spoon. I watched him quietly with a smile. How does it taste? I don't need to tell you. I won't know unless you tell me. I'm not as perceptive as you are. It's not bad. As he mumbled those half-hearted complimentary words, I knew for sure I saw his cheek flush slightly. He probably realized it too, because he immediately frowned and then tried to play it off. Jeez, I didn't ask you, and you keep making food every night before going home. You're like, what, a maid or something? If you're annoyed by my cooking here, then fix your diet. Then I won't. Huh? That means... Don't say it out loud. It's embarrassing, stupid. This is funny. Why don't you tell everyone we're lovers? Because it's embarrassing. Why is it? And then like, so you like my cooking? It's embarrassing. You belong to me. Then tell me you like me. No, that's embarrassing. He's adorable. After we finished eating... Oh, God, girl, don't make me read that. We had a conversation about work over a cup of tea. I love that. You knew it was going to be something innocuous, but it's still funny. It's like, after finished dinner, you're like, no, don't make me read it. We had a conversation about work. Whew. And then we fuck like rabbits. What? Nothing. Investigations HQ is getting disbanded? Yeah, it was set up as a special division in response to the unprecedented incidents. The cleanup work is dying down, so it'll be officially disbanded next week. I see. The incident was solved, so that was expected. Even so, if Investigations HQ disbands, you'll return to the Metropolitan Office, right? Probably. You feel lonely? Yes, very lonely. You're real direct about this stuff, huh? Makes me feel embarrassed listening to you. But don't you feel lonely? Not at all? Don't get clingy on me. It's just normal. It's not an answer. Does it make you feel lonely or not? Don't get clingy on me. Were you not the one who, like, grabbed me and assault-kissed me because I didn't tell Sakuragawa that we were fucking each other? He's like, how dare you not tell her? No, it's like, I don't want you to leave me. Don't get clingy. No comment. Denied. He threw my coat at me and pointed over at the door with an annoyed look on his face. Come on, it's time to go home. I'll walk with you, so hurry up. This is a really long last chapter. Wow. I've been thinking this recently, but this relationship is so one-sided from my end. What are you talking about? You could at least say that it'd make you a little bit lonely. Look, even if you're lonely, Shinjuku Police Station's 15 minutes from the Metropolitan Office. Well, that's true. You just won't be working in the same place. It doesn't mean you can't see each other. I thought like the Metropolitan Office was like in a whole other city or something. Like he's gonna leave Shinjuku completely. And I was like, wow, they're gonna let them leave even though they're still under quarantine technically. But I was like, whatever, it is what it is, right? So like you don't work in the same place. Girl, that's fine. If we want to meet, it's real close. We're in different departments anyways, so even if we're in different offices, it doesn't change much. Okay, yeah, she's being crazy. It's a matter of emotion. Are you telling me that just because we're apart in distance, our emotions will drift apart? That's not what I meant. This is what I've been thinking recently. You say you like me, but you really don't trust me at all. That's not true. Just stand proud. Even if the HQ disbands or we change workplaces, what matters most is our feelings for each other. Sasuzuka, you don't usually say things outright, but you do this from time to time. It's not fair. I only say these things to you. Jeez. Yeah. If you're still worried, then you better hang on tight. He held out his arm to urge me. I realized his intentions and quickly take hold of his arm. Look at him. He's like, here, hold my arm. But then he looks all pouty like, whatever. I'm not going to enjoy it, but I totally fucking love it on the inside. I love it. It's a fucking crunchy marshmallow. Even if we don't work at the same place, Sasuzuka, you're still my partner. You don't need to emphasize that. I know. As always, Sasuzuka's words were overly blunt and direct. But as if to make up for that, there was emotion in the strength of his arm. Even in the brisk January weather, I felt his warmth. I felt his emotions through that much more strongly than I did with mere words. Besides, you talk about being lonely, but there's a simple solution to that. Huh? Oh my god! Ah! Hurry up and get that spoiled brother of yours to be independent and we can live together. I almost agreed to that, so I stopped. Sorry, Kazuki. Couldn't throw out my brother when my parents entrusted him to me. Besides, I was still worried about whether or not Kazuki could live independently yet. I smiled. Knowing my internal conundrum, my lover teasingly laughed at me. I'm letting you go home because that noisy brother of yours will start to cry. When the time comes, I'm keeping you all to myself. You got that? You kind of already did on Christmas, is all I'm saying. It sounded like such a sweet threat. This was how my lover expressed his love. She's constantly calling him my lover, my lover. So I answered him with my greatest smile. Yes, I'll be looking forward to it. Why do you look so happy? Jeez. You stupid cat. Oh my god, is that the line they're going to leave it on? That's fucking adorable. Best ending. Happy pet. Yay! But Jesus, that was like 40 minutes to end that. Okay. So now we should be able to do his chapter. Yeah. So, go chapter 3. We want to select low. Yes. Okay. So, now we're going to do our bad endings. So, if you felt warm and squishy, we're going to like fucking kill that. So, this is our... But it starts like this, and you're like, oh. But our trust is low, but he still holds us. Was that when he's like, oh, come on, I'll tell you what we did. You want to repeat? And you're like, how dare you? If you were like, yeah, come on, let's go, he'd have been like, what? No. So yeah, I just have to, this part might be a little bit longer than normal, kind of like the last one. Just because we're about I have to edit the 2 parts that I've recorded so far together because of that music that was in there that we had to cut out. So, I got to finagle that. I mean, like, technically we could do it without any music on, but then, like, the little bit of background music, which you probably can't even hear at all, to be honest with you. Like, there's background music right now. You probably can't even hear it, but then I would have nothing. It would be dead silence, and it might be weird. So I can hear it a little bit. It's very faint. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I didn't want it to be like overbearing, but you probably can't even hear it. So if I turned it off completely, you might not even know. It's really just for me. So I don't know. All right. So oh god, wait a minute though. So in this part, don't break your bells. We're supposed to scold Kazuki, and we get a bad ending. So I'm really scared about this. Kazuki, what? Feeling Sasuke stare at me, and mustered up all my courage. Don't talk to him that way. He's my boyfriend. They're both like, what? The place went dead silent in that instant. Then, shh, never gonna call this jerk big brother or anything ever. You're looking too far ahead. You shut up. Kazuki, it's not like that. Yet. What's that supposed to mean? Does that mean you want this to go that far? Huh? No, I wasn't. Just as I was getting flustered with Kazuki's rage rising to another level. I can't deal with this. Let's go, Akito. Okay. Akito, you don't have to go. Just stay there and help your sister out or something, sister complex guy. I don't have a sister complex. Sasuke ignored Kazuki's shouting and took him along, and then they both departed from the living room. That moment, I unfortunately saw Sasuke's lips mouth the words dumbass, and I felt extremely down. Dumbass. Oh, he hates us. He does, actually, because we have low trust. After the two of them left, the house was filled with an awkward silence. Okay. So we talked to Kazuki. Like normal. I'm just wondering if something happens to Sasuke. Because he's out with Akito, right? So they still have their conversation. So I was just wondering, I'm like, I wonder if they have their conversation and then, like, Akito convinces him to go to Adonis. You know what I mean? Okay, interesting. So this still happens. Okay, so no, they'll come back. Oh, he's not going to kiss us, though. We're not going to get that. That's going to change. Okay, hold on. What was it? So it just said, after Sasuke said that, he immediately turned his back on me. Sasuke! I had no idea what Sasuke's intentions were. Yesterday, he said it was because of the collar, but I don't think that was it. Does he still not approve of me as his partner? Even if that's the case, I can't just keep blindly following his orders. Just as Sasuke had his own thoughts, I also had my own way of thinking. As he began to disappear into the distance, determination welled up inside my chest. Okay, now this is all the same. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, he doesn't kiss us! Oh, guys, that hurts! Oh, whoops. I'm not particularly good at it either. Oh, okay, they're right, talking to him. Even so, I was genuinely happy that I was able to assist Mochida. You can take a break as soon as we're back. You want to eat lunch? My treat. Huh? No, it's fine. All right, you always bring your lunch. Then I guess I'll go by myself. Well, since I'm all the way out here, remember a place with good tempura soba. Mochida obviously really wanted to get food, and his anxiousness made me laugh. Please go and eat, Mochida. I'll return to the station myself. Oh, we're gonna die. Really? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, I'll have to get lunch then. See ya, Hoshino. See you again in the afternoon. Yes, thank you for your hard work. Mochida darted off in search of tempura soba, joyfully running as if he were a kid again. Mochida was such an easy person to read, and his cheery emotions lifted my spirits. All right, I'll head back to the station. As I was about to pick up the pace, indecipherable shouting. Somewhere nearby, a woman was yelling, "Ah!" That sounded like a dog in pain. I'm sorry. I can't tell what she's saying from here. I wonder if it's a domestic dispute. Because Mochita just left, I hesitated for a moment, but I should just take a quick look at this situation. We're gonna die. I headed toward the source of the sounds and listened intently as I got closer. Why would you do this? I thought you'd accept me if I came all the way here. Get those dirty men out of here. Oh, please, my God. I don't know. Huh? God. The woman's voice was the embodiment of despair, and it gave everything an eerie vibe. Oh. I instinctively checked my underarm holster and cautiously approached the voice. Why are you avoiding me now? Is it because of those men? Then I'll kill them and everyone like them. Taking you away from me is definitely not allowed. This isn't good. As I was about to move, I stood still, petrified. I don't hear the woman's voice anymore. The words from earlier, the gunshots and their combined implication caused a cold sweat to run down my spine. What should I do? Should I contact Mochita? Or should I head to the station? We don't get a choice. I didn't actually see a crime. To make a report using such flimsy evidence. Besides, if someone was shot, then the perpetrator is still right there. I mentally told myself to calm down, and I drew my sidearm from its holster and held it in my trembling hands. Don't get in too deep. Just assess the situation. Make your report afterward. It'll be fine. Approach with caution. Keep my head on a swivel. I moved slowly and tried to keep my footsteps silent. I peeked through the cracks in the plastic sheet that covered the construction site. I can't see anything from here. I didn't have any choice but to go inside. What motivated me to continue to move forward was the fact that someone had possibly been shot here. Perhaps the victim could be saved. I knew that, so there was no way I could just abandon them. I knew that, so there was no way I could abandon them. I have to go. After I made up my mind, I put my hand on a lattice door I assumed was the entrance. As the door opened, I quickly swept the area with my gun. I didn't see any targets in the area. I have to go further in. I slowly inched closer, silencing my breath. Then a slight whiff of gunpowder wafted along the wind. I was close. As I walked with the gun held up in front of me, I finally encountered the scene. I clamped my hand over my mouth in an attempt to stifle my voice. The result was obvious. The woman was dead. I feel like I've seen her somewhere. Is it Rika? I got the feeling I had bumped into her recently. Where could I have possibly... Oh my God, is it Hana? Who's there? It was almost a reflex. I turned around and pointed the gun. In that moment, I should have pulled the trigger immediately, but I hesitated in a crucial moment. After the impact to my body, I fell. Why couldn't I shoot? Why? The last thing I saw was a person's figure who couldn't be there. I wonder if it was Akito. Because the little puffy thing on her jacket at the very end, it looked like it was Hana. Right? And if it was Hana, it would make sense that she was arguing with Kazuki. Not Kazuki. I mean, she was arguing with Akito. You know what I mean? And he would have been, because we scolded Kazuki, so it would make sense that he shoots us like, you're a dick to your brother. Because he's got all that sister, he does have a sister complex. You know what I mean? Oh my God. The implications of that, holy shit. This one's definitely going to be long because we have to go now to get the next one. We have to go to chapter 4, and we got a lot of choices that we have to make in this one. With the low romance to get the bad ending. Well, technically 5. This is bad ending 4, but it's technically 5 for us because the Adonis bad ending was our first one. So we're supposed to go to forensics. Oh, maybe that's why, because let me go. In chapter 4, you go to a bunch of other places, right? Yeah, you go to the rooftop, you go to field ops, then you go to forensics. So if you don't go to those other things... I mean, I guess it technically doesn't matter, but it's side things. So they probably were like, you don't have to go to those. That's why they're like, just go to forensics, because that's where you're supposed to go. Be wishy-washy. I told you that was the wrong answer. So now you have to be wishy-washy. Because I look and I think that it's only 30 minutes, but I know we did at least 20 minutes, so it's really... We're about 50 minutes in, I guess? Like... I don't know. I was like at 24 minutes when I had to like cut, go back, record a little bit more. So I'm not sure. I don't have the exact time because unfortunately I can't pause. And I didn't want to, I stopped it since, so you wouldn't have to see me skipping back through and muting the music and doing all that, but whatever. It is what it is. Be wishy-washy. I don't want to doubt Akito any more than you do. I really want to believe that he has nothing to do with it, Kazuki. Then... Stop it. Wishful thinking like that isn't going to override reality. Sasuzuka, it goes for you too. You're a cop first and a sister second. Don't let yourself get carried away by emotions. I'm sorry. Akito is innocent. Running off like this and staying hidden isn't going to clear him of the suspicion he has now. If you truly believe in Akito, then accept the facts as they are and cooperate with the police's investigation. Much like Kazuki, I can only hang my head after I heard Sasuzuka's words. He's a god! Well, that's why we have low romance with you right now, low trust, and we're making you mad at us so that we get a bad ending. Which is probably getting stabbed or Kazuki getting arrested or something. Oh, we're gonna get... Sasuzuka's gonna get shot. This is the chapter where we got shot. And yet, don't be naive, stupid. He flicked my nose and I closed my eyes as a reflex. Oh, he holds your face and like, but he doesn't kiss us. Oh, damn. I told you not to cry. You've got 3 seconds to stop crying. That's unreasonable. I held my nose and protested, but Sasuzuka flashed an evil grin. You finally got the energy to protest. You really like getting bullied, don't you? No. Shut up, crybaby. I was just feeling a little bit confused. That's it. I see. You should be all right. Yes. Sasuzuka grinned and put his hand on top of my head. Get better for tomorrow. Your brother is as worried as you are. I know. Thank you for coming. I'll need your help tomorrow. I don't have a choice. Bye. With that, Sasuzuka turned his back to me. I watched as he disappeared into the distance and heaved a sigh. I embarrassed myself in front of him. I better change my mindset. With that on my mind, I returned home. Okay, so that's actually like we have a low romance with him. Like we're not, so he didn't give us any kisses, but he was still like, he's still being kind of cute with us. Like, whatever. Like, I think he kind of likes us, but not a lot. Like, this is he kind of likes you, maybe, but like, you're going to fuck it up. Like, you kind of fucked it up. Well, now we're going to fuck it up because we're going to give him all the wrong answers and he's going to be like, Jesus Christ, you're dumb. I mean, we really only have one more after this to do, so we might as well do it. It's just going to be a little bit longer than normal, which... You know, that's what happens the last one, running. I think he's on the run, trying to hide. 0 points. You're so stupid, it makes my head hurt. Why? I get why you'd say that. Obviously, he ran. But I want you to tell me what he did after that. You should know just by thinking about it. What did Soda want to do so much? It would be to play his game. What other answer is there? Soda wanted to play in the event for today, so he ran. That's all there is to it. We're giving him all the wrong answers. He's like, oh my god, you're an idiot. To lose in the game. To lose in the game? What makes you think that? He's very, very boastful about being godlike in the game. So it'd probably be pretty painful to him if he were to lose in the game. Well, that's not wrong, but it's not quite the answer I was looking for. It's just if it's just a loss, you might grind until you're stronger and can beat your enemy next time. If Soda's involved with the August incident, then you'd be more motivated by online bullying. Oh, you're right. Like, we're really losing. I hate giving the wrong answers where he's like, God, you're stupid. You're like, we are. We're kind of being Enomoto right now. Are you going to create another bug? I've already requested that the developers do that in order to assist the investigation. But that's not enough. In that case, To recreate the nightmare, you need malice in order to make a good mortal again. Make a god mortal again. I was like, what? Okay. Then that means... I understood what Sasazuka was trying to do and why he was doing it. But even so, I still felt this was going a bit further than he should. If you don't agree with my methods, I'll remove you right now. We're about to start here. It's going to be a real problem if you keep looking like you're unsatisfied with the plan. I'm fine. It's true that I'm still a bit hesitant, but I'll follow your methods. All right, then. After he said that, Sasazuka turned his back to me and started fiddling with his PC again. Either way, I can't say anything because I have zero investigative experience. My primary objective should simply be to catch Soda. We're not going to get the chance to shoot him, so he's probably going to shoot. Oh, I bet he's going to shoot himself. Maybe. I don't know. So this is going to be interesting. Seriously? Crap, this is getting worse. Takeru, just fucking with him. I love the dramatic music every once in a while. Oh! Oh, right, that's right. I was like, wait, this is a different... Right, we showed up here before we went into the alley. So now, this is where we normally do the firing thing, but we don't. Don't think you'll die so easily. My shout made Soda take a step back. Don't die like this. What are you? Your world isn't completely broken yet. Everything is still right here. Please, don't die. Soda. No. My world is already ruined. That's not true. It's shattered. Broken. He convulsed and started shaking. His gaze went blank and I had no idea what he's looking at anymore. Spacey, get back. Sasazuka quietly but sharply ordered me, and I shook my head. What the fuck, bird? I'm fine. I carefully took a step forward, but Soda didn't react. Soda didn't react. Soda, I'm gonna come a little closer. I won't do anything to you. He's gonna kill us. Another step. Another step. Soda stayed standing, but continued to shake. His gun was aimed, but with his hands shaking, he wouldn't be able to hit anything. Spacey, stop it! Get out of the way! I ignored Sasazuka's voice behind me and continued to move closer to Soda. 2 more steps, and I'd be close enough to touch him. I cautiously reached out to him. Soda, please put down your Spacey! Like I'm gonna believe you, dumbass! Hey, he's the only one that gets to call me dumbass. His sudden movement caught me off guard and he dragged me by the arm to restrain me. I tried to resist and he placed the gun to my temple. I screwed up! My world's already broken. That's why there's no way out for me but death. That's not... Shut up! Shut up! I said shut up too fast. I'm sorry. He dug the muzzle of the gun deeper into my temple. The feeling of cold metal made my mind go blank. Fear started to make my legs shake. Let her go. I'm the one you want to kill. Huh? I said I'm the one who trapped you. I made the post in the forum. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's all over. The end. A world without its god has no future. No, she has nothing to do with this. Shoot me instead. Sasazuka! My movement proved to be fatal. Oh god. Ah! Boom! Headshot! Fire and will. We're literally dead, so there's no way. Soda's still breathing. Transport him immediately. Yes, sir. But her... Officer down. 1 shot to the head. Oh my god. This is terrible. No way. Sasazuka. This isn't happening. Tell me this isn't real. Oh my god, this is the worst! Oh my god! The other one was bad because we got shot and died, but this is terrible. We just got a headshot. No! I can't scream like him, so sorry. Oh! That's what happens when your trust isn't up. But he still loves you. Oh my god, that was traumatic. Okay. So now we got to do chapter 6. And select low, we're going to get the tragic love ending. So, like, obviously in Enomoto's route, that was like we decided to leave. It hurts me so badly to have sad endings. I just want to pet him. Oh my god. Alright, so we're just going to skip through until it changes. Okay, so. So this is like the same thing we like just saw, like. We text, he finds out what was going on, yada, yada, yada. But so, like, obviously, like, we both have feelings for each other, right? But, like, I think the tragic love is, like, because, like, in Enomoto's, he was totally in love with us, and we were like, no, I need to leave. You know what I mean? And I left. Like, she, like, pieced out and went to go, like, take over. Oh, did you break your bells? I'll fix them in a minute, buddy. So, like, I feel like that's what it is. That's not the tragic love as in, like, he doesn't love you. He's absolutely in love with you. It's just, you're going to abandon him. After everything he does for you, we're going to abandon him, Spacey? When I received that message, I couldn't help but laugh to myself. Idiot. You don't need to tell me that. That's why I needed to resolve my present issue immediately. Oh! So he never texts us back. Interesting. Uh-huh. Oh! Wait a minute. She texted, I believe in you, didn't she? Oh, interesting. So we didn't, we chose love, the low in chapter 6, so we never texted him like, I'm gonna cry. If we had texted him, I believe in you. I mean, we still would have. It's implying in the low, in the tragic love ending, that you texted, I believe in you, not I'm gonna cry. Because I was like, well, why didn't he text us back? Because we had texted him something different. I believe in you versus I'm gonna cry. Oh, that makes it even sadder. Interesting. Okay. That's why he was like, duh. I forgot for a second. I was like, wait a minute. After that time just seemed to fly by for some reason. Now it's Christmas Eve, but we're not with him. Sakuragawa, how can we be busier after the X-Day incidents are after the X-Day incidents are over than we were during them? Oh my god, I can't read. Yeah. Don't you complain just because Sasazuka's busy with meetings today and tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve, so I know you're dying to have time to make out with him. That's not true. I was just hoping that the situation would settle down soon. I do sympathize with you. Who will keep you company and drink and eat your troubles away later? Eating my troubles. Interesting. Hi, Yoshino. Can you take these documents to the local planning department? Yeah, I didn't think I would be spending New Year's at work. Let me tell you a great saying I heard from my senior that applies to this situation. Cops don't get the day off. All you have is the work in front of you. I hope you tell your junior officers that one day. That's a sad tradition. I was like, I hope you tell them. I'm like, oh. That's a sad tradition. Yes, I feel that 100%. Although Adonis had been dismantled, everyone was still slightly fearful deep down. No new incidents occurred even after New Year's, and our busy work schedule hadn't slowed down. Oh, Minagishi, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Hoshino. It seems like we successfully prevented X-Day. We managed to reach New Year's. This is thanks to you and all the other investigators. Oh, if you'd like, take this. Coffee? Ha! They give it as a New Year's gift. Happy New Year! It's fucking coffee, Minagishi. He gave me caffeine, but I'm pretty sure that he needs it more than I do. And you're like, you just got this and it was free down the hall. Oh, they probably don't have free coffee to pay for it. It'd be somebody like, here's a coffee. And you're like, yeah, but I can just go brew this for free in the kitchenette. Like, what the fuck, dude? And it's half empty. It's an empty cup. Yeah, could you throw that away for me? That's a dickish gift. In the end, we continued to work hard through the new year. There were many people unable to visit their families for the holidays because Shinjuku was still under quarantine. We have to work to lift the quarantine for the sake of those people. In order to achieve that, we had to gather more material evidence so that everyone was finally convinced that Adonis was no longer a threat. There was so much work to do after the incident, because we had to sufficiently prove that the city was now truly safe. Even if the higher-ups who make the final decision, our work can speed up that process. I shouldn't be complaining now. My god, this sucks. We haven't had any of our romancy time with... I persevered for the next month or so. Disbanding Investigations HQ. Yeah, it was originally meant to be disbanded once X-Day was dealt with. It's been maintained until today because of the special circumstances and to tie up loose ends. Gun collection is going fine, so they decided that they didn't need us anymore. I see. I knew this day would come eventually, so I couldn't say that I was surprised. Although it was kind of inappropriate, it made me feel just a little sad. If Investigations HQ is disbanded, you'll return to the Metropolitan office, right? I guess we won't be able to have lunch together like this anymore. Oh, but we should go drinking from time to time. As long as that's fine with you. Spacey. Sasazuka? Turn around and close your eyes. Huh? Just do it. 5 seconds. 4. 3. Okay, I turned. They're closed. I heard a snicker, possibly because he didn't expect me to actually listen. And then... Oh! Did he give us a present? This is... Sasazuka reached around from behind me and placed something on my neck. It was a silver necklace that had a pretty cute design. I looked at the head of it and it glinted in the sunlight. Huh? Huh? Seeing me confused, he spoke to me with a voice that was blunt but bashful. This is adorable! Oh god, how is this going to be bad? I don't know. I wanted to give it to you for Christmas, but we were too busy for that. For me, I'm sure you felt lonely because you'd been used to having something around your neck. It's cute. Are you sure I can really have this? I bought it for you. If you really like it, take good care of it. Of course. Thank you so much. I feel so happy. Even if we were working at different places, I think I won't feel lonely. It's reassuring. How come he didn't give us a present? Look at how adorable his face is right now. And how come he didn't give us a present in the other round? Oh, he gave us a present. All right, never mind. It's just one a necklace. I said that with a big smile, but Sasazuka turned away. Sasazuka? Nothing. The signal changed. Let's hurry. Oh, yes. You really are stupid. I am too. I couldn't say it. Is that it? That was the last exchange I ever had with Sasazuka. Minagishi filled me in later on. Sasazuka hunted down the traces of Adonis and found that their remnants were planning another terrorist operation in America. Because we didn't tell him that we loved him, he left. Oh no! This is tragic. Fuck. He was the first to volunteer to be among the dispatch to investigate it. I suppose he was just showing off his own type of kindness by not telling me about it. Or perhaps I was just unable to gain his trust as his partner. Even today, I look up at the sky while I play with the necklace he gave me, like an abandoned cat with a collar. That's so sad. He just left us. Oh. Oh. I was like, look, but that CG's so cute. He's adorable and he loves us. Ah, he left us. Oh, that's true. We didn't do the short stories, right? Because hold on a sec. Oh no, we did do the short stories. Nope. Okay. I know I clicked Enomoto's because I wanted to see something. So we did. Oh, fuck, guys. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do his short story. I'm sorry. We're gonna do his short story. We didn't do the situations because we're gonna do those at the end, and we're gonna let the voice acting go through at the very end when we're done with everybody. And we'll turn the voice acting on and listen to them. But we did do his short story, so Enomoto's short story, so we're gonna do Sasazuka's short story. So Sasazuka. Sasazuka, please listen to me. Can't you see I'm busy? I know that, but you're getting up early tomorrow, right? We finally got together, so about... Oh, so that's us talking. See, that's what I hate about these. They don't tell you who's talking, so it's like, he's dot. Sasazuka, please listen to me. Can't you see I'm busy? I know that, but you're getting up early tomorrow, right? We finally got together, so about... I make it short, 3 minutes. I kept my eyes fixated on the screen, but I could feel Spacey starting to get annoyed and dissatisfied. Ever since I returned to the police force, my workload seemed to know no bounds. I was at the main bureau daily, but sometimes even after I got home, I was still doing work from my computer. In the fluid world of network security, unsecured systems and cyber attacks could kill you if you let your guard down, even late at night. And that's how you had to live your life. It was only natural that your lover would be dissatisfied. So what do you want? Spacey had been calling my name for a while, so I heaved a sigh and spun around in my chair to look over at her. As expected, Spacey was pouting and glaring at me. As usual, the look made me want to bully her. He's such a dick, but I love him. This instantly became my primary focus. I don't mind looking at her mad. In fact, I like it better than her normal look. She's probably talking about being lonely. Because the X-Day incidents had temporarily been resolved, our everyday lives had changed pretty dramatically. Before, I just needed to send her a text to meet. We were always together investigating the crimes. We spent short but intense amount of time together, so I honestly wasn't used to it at first. We hadn't seen each other for a while these days. Complaining isn't going to help. Huh? I thought out loud and Spacey responded with a suspicious expression. Probably want to spend more time together. No, it's kind of sad too, but the remnants of Adonis are still around the country. I understand there are things that you need to do to help Sasazuka. Being told that, I reflected on what I said. It's true that she didn't like to be lonely, but she's also never been one to impose herself on other people. She considered other people a bit too much and held things in until she hit her limit. Some say that was a weakness, but I liked that. Although her not saying she's lonely recently is annoying in its own right. What I wanted to talk about isn't that. Sasazuka, how much sleep do you usually get a night? Huh? And I cleaned your apartment earlier and noticed that you had pizza delivery again. 2 large ones, too. There was nothing wrong with eating pizza all the time. I mean, especially for Sasazuka, because apparently he puts it, like, I don't know where, because he's skinny as fuck. But anyway, what was she going on about all of a sudden? I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm worried about how you live, Sasazuka. Don't call me a slob or something. What are you, my mother? I'm not your mother, I'm your lover. I sleep the amount that's needed for me to sleep. I wanted pizza, so I ordered it. You want me to work without eating? That's not what I meant. You're gonna get sick at this rate. If you called me like you used to, I could come and cook you something more nutritious. Well, with the situation at work like it is, I don't know when I'm getting home. You have work too. Calling you and waiting for you is inefficient. There's no time to waste on my health. That's all. I spoke my piece, and once I'd finished speaking, Spacey looked hurt. I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't want her to make that face. I never had a problem living like this before. I understand that you're worried, but all I can say is that you don't have to worry about it. So you're saying you don't want me to care? I didn't say that. If you wanted me to be extremely honest about things... Oh, that's him again. If you wanted me to be extremely honest about things, I'd have to say that I didn't particularly mind being taken care of. Rather, I actually enjoyed her coming by and cooking for me, and also lecturing me like we were both married or something. She could tell me to fix my diet, but I had no intention of doing so. I figured it unnecessary if I have her. Whenever I came home from work, she came by to cook for me. I was spending time with her. That was before I was stationed at headquarters. The situation just didn't allow for it anymore. I know I should just tell her. I'm worried for you, Sasazuka. But more than that, I want to be useful to you. I want to support you. Uh-huh. In other words, she'd gotten worried on her own and her head was spinning. I don't know how she took that sigh of mine, but now Spacey looked even more down. Spacey, come here. I quietly told her that, and she looked up and came to my side. I laughed at that and reached out my hand to touch Spacey's cheek. Idiot. I pinched her as hard as I could. What a fucking dick! Ow! What was that for? It'd been like this way since we started dating. She had a tendency of underestimating herself. She didn't understand how much I love her. That's because you don't tell me. You call me an idiot and pinch my cheek. It was my fault for not telling her, although it was also her fault for being so dense. Both are true. If you're lonely, just say so. I'll find some time to spoil you. In the end, summarizing all that had been said, that was the root of all the worry she's having. She came out and said it too directly. She figured that I would find it annoying, so she had to find some way to dance around it without telling me what she really wanted. I'm sorry. What are you saying sorry for? I know you have it tough, and I'm just being so selfish. Look, not really hiding the heaving sigh, I grabbed Spacey's arm when she was seated in the chair and pulled her close. Listen to me. Just because you become a little selfish, it's not going to drag me down. It's actually the other way around. I lifted up her chin and she started to look down so she could face me. Without waiting, I kissed her. Aww. I gorged on her lips, wow, and then suddenly let go. I peered into her uncertain eyes. I get stressed from work, and I get irritated when I don't get to see you for a long time. I wonder if you'd started looking at other men. Huh? But even so, I don't stay worried. It all goes away when I get to see your face. Her eyes filled with surprise as her face flushed. I grinned at the sight, and then I brought Spacey close to me again to kiss her. Wait, Sasazuka! It was a much more passionate kiss this time. I deleted all unnecessary thoughts from her head so that she only thought about me. Kind of controlling, but satisfied. She may not like me substituting a kiss for speech, but I was a man of actions, not words. Not yet. I'm not satisfied yet. Yet this greedy woman says this. You're getting better at begging, Poochie. Huh? That's not what I meant! Then what else is there? If you feel better when you see me, doesn't that mean you were lonely? Women are so much trouble. She should have already gotten her answer from all this, but she wants to hear me say it aloud. No comment. That again. You can't do that today. Remember what you said earlier? If I'm lonely, I should just say it? Stop splitting hairs. That's not fair. Say it. What do you want? Why do you want to hear it so much? Because if we can't see each other for a while, it'll help me carry on. When we first met, she'd get afraid at every little thing I said, but now she just spoke her mind. She looked directly into my eyes and wanted me earnestly. Of course I love you. Looks like I fell for a troublesome one. I complained in my mind, but I also felt strangely uplifted at the same time. It made me think that it was okay for me to say it out loud every once in a while. I was lonely. I worked so hard I could buy us some time together. I gave up sleep and ate like crap so I can work. Half of it was for you. You're so dense. Huh? Why are you surprised? But you never... I didn't think you'd actually say it. You got a lot of nerve making me. I grinned and stood up to push Spacey in the middle of her back, not so subtly steering her over towards the bed. Oh! Hello! What about your work? You said we'd be done talking in 3 minutes. God, I love this route. Yes, the talking part was scheduled for 3 minutes. Now you'll help increase my efficiency. I actually needed to continue working, but I'll just make up for it later. I wasn't mature enough to just return to work after she got me fired up like this. Oh God, I don't want to read this. I feel like that line's directed 100% at me. Like, you're the one who wanted it. You better make sure you're ready for it. I know I wanted it, but I am not ready to read it. Oh, Spacey was about to respond in defiance, but I closed her mouth and we sank into the bed. I'm not good with words. So if she didn't understand, it's better that I made sure I showed her with my actions. Oh God. She was always on my mind. I was going to prove that to her. All night long. Oh, sweet Jesus. Spacey's gonna fall off her bouncy ball. Sasuzuka, you are my motherfucking favorite. You are just... Okay, I'm glad we went over for that. That was fucking god damn. This is so adorable. Okay. Okay, so are these the ones? I don't know. This one doesn't have, so if I hide this, but if I... Yeah, I don't like that, right? I don't know which one, so we're just gonna have to deal... This one has differences. So, I just hate because I don't know which ones have differences, and I just want to be able to, like, go to the next one. But, like, without seeing the thing on the bottom, but I don't know which ones have differences and don't. Okay, see, that only has 2. This one has 5. Okay. We'll just suffer through. Okay, so we're just... The next one has multiples. I like it better, like in Hakuoki, I think, where you just click it and it goes to the next one and you don't have to, like, oh, that one only, I know this one only has this one. That one's goddamn beautiful. Look at his goddamn beautiful face. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, those 2, okay. Hold on. 2, 3, okay. It's hard, man, to know which ones have multiples without having the thing. This one's got 3. He's got that devious face. Oh, look at his sweet face. I love it. And then he leaves us. It's so depressing. Oh, this one has 3. Yeah, because it's got that. Oh, I love it. I love that too. He's so grabby. You're so grabby. That one doesn't have. Okay. No, the next one does. Yeah, he's like, eh. Her face is adorable. And this is our special. Here's the funny thing, right? Enomoto's, like, bonus CG that we got for unlocking his route, right, made sense. Like, oh, we were at a festival watching fireworks. Okay, he's wearing a yukata, right? Like, that made sense. This makes absolutely no sense in the context of what the fuck happened in his route. That special side scene, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave it on this bonus one because it's so, like, it's so adorable. Like, she's, like, wiping shit off his face. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? But it's so cute. He's so, like, pastel and, like, candy-coated. Oh my god. I love him so much, and I just love that I got a little naughty. I mean, thank God we didn't have to read anything too awkward, but it was like, oh, yes! Prove it to me all night, please. Anyway, I love this route. I love Sasuzuka. So, yep, I'm pleased with it. I am looking forward to Tsureishi's route because he's my other, like, favorite. But of course we got to do Okazaki next. So I'm curious about that one. It's going to be exciting. So we will be seeing that tomorrow, our first part. So yeah, so it's going to be a little while for me to play because I still have to start recording Hakuoki Edo Blossoms. So, and this takes so long to record this because it's not just like we skip through everything. There's so much to this game and each person's route. So it's going to be like, I don't know what's going to happen. So it's going to be a while before I play Okazaki. But you'll see it tomorrow. But for me, it'll be a little while. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.